All right, hey guys, what is up? We have season 35, war number 10 here. We're going up against Legion. We faced them earlier in the season. So I'm starting off here with path number 2. I only have 4 fights this war. We had a lot of discussion with the officers and fellow alliance mates for a fight later on path number 9. But starting out here, the Strike Fury, or Strike Counter Fury, this I-bomb here. So I always forget that this I-bomb fight is a little tricky. I always forget that there's something special about it, but I always forget what it is. I've taken it multiple times in different seasons. So I always forget, but once I got in here, I was quickly reminded. So you want to be really careful here because I-bomb, if he throws a special one, he puts a petrify on you. I'm not sure if it's only if he makes contact with you. I think it's just when he throws it in general. But that petrify reduces your power gain rate. So the whole thing with this node is that you want to follow the node, getting a certain amount of heavies, lights, and mediums before throwing a special one so that he doesn't stack up furies. But as you can see here, he throws the special one. I get a petrify, and at this point I'm not thinking anything of it, but I'm just kind of just following the node. And I see, I'm like, oh crap, I'm not at a bar of power, shoot. And I look and I see he's got 4 furies, 5 furies. So you really want to be careful of that and keep that in mind. I don't know, I'm not sure the best way is to stay away from that. I assume maybe pushing I-bomb, try to push him to a special 2 maybe. But then it gets tricky because if he does throw a bar of power and you don't get to your special or get an opening, then he would still be getting the furies. So I don't know, honestly, I think the best thing to do here, in my opinion, would be just to use Archangel. Use his poisons against himself and he should melt pretty well. Warlock did fine. It's just, as you can see here, he's up to 8 furies, 9 furies. I'm trying to just end this fight as fast as I can because I don't want to deal at all with those furies. So I don't think I got hit, but you see that I got quite a bit of health taken off. So that's good placement by Legion. That's a tricky fight. So next up I have this thing. It's a Rintal, or Rintal, I don't know however you say his name. This fight's pretty straightforward. So obviously with the node Strike Fury counter, you want to follow the node. He has brute force. I believe it's brute force. And then whatever the thing is where he can't go above bar power. Or go above a special one. So the fight's pretty straightforward. The way Rintal, or whatever his name is, I'm going to call him R. The way R works is that he gains mystical charges, I think it's called, for each, I think, basic attack you hit him with. I'm not sure if that counts parries. We'll see here in the video. But basically, when you heavy him, it takes away 5 of them. So when you get him above 10, I think he goes unstoppable, and then at some point he goes unblockable as well, and he can get really, really nasty really fast. So my basic goal here is to follow the node with using as many heavies as I can. His special one, I felt a little close there, so I just wanted to be careful. As you can see, I'm just following the node. And I think I'm just throwing my special 2s, which is good. Eventually, I went back to special 1s because I saw I got 2 furies there, and I didn't want them to get out of control. He's got a very large health pool. Can't remember if this is a rank 4 or a rank 3. In hindsight, I feel like Doom maybe isn't the best option. I'm thinking probably maybe a champ with class advantage, so like a science champ who has a powerful special 1. I don't know, I'm trying to think who. I guess you could use like a Void would do pretty well, and his Petrifies would help as well. Just somebody who's you can heavy pretty easy, and the special 1 hits a little harder. But I fast forward this fight because it goes on for a while. But that's basically my goal. Was I stuck to special 1s to keep his furies down, because even here he's at 5 furies, and following the node and just throwing as many heavies as possible. To keep his mystical charges down, as well as to keep the Strike Fury counter down. But yeah, no, I think even like I don't know, even like a Warlock would have done well there, I think, to be honest. Anyway, I'm just placing this shock debuff thing on the Super Scroll for another alliance mate. And now my last 2 fights. So I'm taking here, first of all, Path 9, Section 2. what's it called, where the shock and the bleeds alternate, hazard shift. This first fight I wasn't worried about with Havoc versus Havoc, Warlock versus Havoc, very safe fight. He does catch me at the combo, but it's pretty easy. But the next fight against Cersei, I was really worried about. And we had a big discussion on who to use there. So we'll get there in a second. So this Havoc, he has one eye open, so you don't want to parry him. And I feel like there's something else I wanted to try to do here on this node. I can't remember what it was. Obviously, obviously, so yeah, okay. Hazard shift, you do not want to attack him with Warlock when he's in his shock phase. So I was kind of just trying to hit into his block and just kind of buying some time. I do have a power back boost, so basically you get to a special 2 and it'll be kind of game over. Just definitely don't want to hit him during the shock phase because Warlock's medium hits for like 10 or 11 hits, and so you have a high percentage chance to get a lot of shocks on you, and that would be bad. So he throws a special one here, which I could have just blocked, but I decided to dodge it. And as you can see there, I got a shock on me. I guess I hit him during the shock phase. I throw my special 2 here and get back some power. I think I only had 150 power back boost. And he does catch me here at the combo. I think he kind of intercepts me in a second. I was worried about that special 2 because recently I've had like a brain fart and I've just had kind of struggled dexing that, and that's a little scary if you get hit by having a special 2. So thankfully I was able to dodge it there. So we're going fine. I'm getting some plasma debuffs on me, but I have my armor up. Drop my special 2, and he's pretty much dead. Just need to dex another special 2 if I can. And like I said, he does catch me here. I think we're at, not there. Is it right here? At some point, yep, he caught me right there. So I was like, oh crap. When that happened, I did get a little nervous because that's all he had, is special 2. I was like, please be able to dex it. And I did, and it was fine. And then I dropped into special 2, and the fight was over. So pretty clean fight. Just got caught one time, but never in jeopardy. So, and my last fight for this war, Cersei Path 9. So I was really worried about this fight. I got assigned Doom for it. There's just a lot going on in this fight. I saw another alliance mate a season or 2 ago take it with Havoc. If you take Havoc and you just attack her during shock phase, she melts from the plasma debuffs, or the plasma detonates super, super, super fast. And as long as you hit her block, she won't get armor ups, but honestly it would kill her before then. I think it's like a 18 to 20 second fight. So just because of the way things were assigned and the teams, it just wasn't working out very well. So we decided to go with Doom, and we had a big discussion about it. My strategy here is basically just a parry heavy. That doesn't allow Cersei to get anything crazy. It allows me to stagger her transmutation buffs, I think it is. So you don't have to worry about glancing or anything like that. All I have to focus on really is just dodging her special ones. I just want to attack her during shock phases. She does get some transmutation buffs here, and I think it's because of those passive armor ups. So as you can see here, she does glance and regen, and then her special one goes unblockable, which she does when she gets 1 transmutation buff. So I was kind of confused off that, but I was still able to parry her. Now she has 2, still able to parry her. And so everything was fine. I was doing pretty well. My health pool obviously was good. I was just trying to wait her out now for the shock phase. I did hit that during the bleed phase, but I knew it wouldn't hurt me too bad. So now the fight's, not that it was out of control, but it was back in control now. Her transmutation buffs weren't on. We were staggering her. And I was waiting to throw the special 3 till her glancing buffs were down, just in case she had one up. I saw how much damage it did, and I decided to go for it. I figured she would go down, which she did. So overall, that was a pretty easy Doom fight once we talked over the strat. So I really appreciated my officers and battle group talking through that fight. It helped a lot. We did win this war, so we're doing really well now. We're, 3 losses and 6 wins or something like that. So hopefully we can finish out the season strong and stay in the top 10, maybe even finish in the top 3. Who knows? We'll see. So thanks for watching. Next war, we're going up against JA, so hopefully that fight will go well, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks.